This is Nostra Vidi, or Nostra Needy, because I got a haircut. Now, I had a debacle in terms of my betting on the fights, but not so much in the pretending of the future. I predicted that the fights, and many of them I lost. Oh, I was depressed. Like maybe my psychic ability was based on my hair. I was like Samson, and fate had been delighted to me. But no, because I can still predict what the future is politically, yes, and read DDD. And I think I just make the mistakes that I can rectify in my betting on the boxers. Anyway, this is where it says Bruce brings the fire. Bruce Springsteen, aging rocker, has a movie about himself. But unlike the one about the whatever, real old people, um, I forget. It's late at night. I lost a lot of hair. I had to do it because I was getting hot under the collar. Totally crazed claim of Ayatollah's totally crazed claim of victory. Now the thing is, the Ayatollah I think is out of his mind. Oh, not because he wants to kill all the Jewish people or that he wants to fight America, the great Satan. That's part of his religion. And religions are sometimes crazy. No, he's crazy because thinks that he's winning the war. The Israelis, they have totally a superiority over Tehran. They're overthrowing the government. They killed all those generals. They killed all those scientists. And and the Americans, we blew up their atomic weapons so they can't make things no more. Yet, he believes that not only have they won the war, but that that's with Americans slap in the face to America. I don't think so. I think he's wrong. I think they're losing because if they're by their pronunciations, Hitler won World War II when the Russians and the Americans were closing in on him. But I don't know. Yeah, now this is a brave woman who's attempting fate. She was at a beach, she's a lifeguard, and she protected the people so from the sharks and you go into the deep water, but she didn't protect herself against an umbrella. She was setting up her umbrella, it impaled her, and people had to rescue her from her umbrella. That's terrible. No, watch out for those inanimate objects. If I, lifeguard girl, careless see what stands on. See, we have a communist who's going to be president of the mayors. And he's gonna be president of mayors. I didn't do it incorrectly. Because once he gets in office in the biggest and the greatest city in the world, he will represent us. And he's an anti-Semite. He is also pro-Hamas. And Hamas is not a delicious food. It's a terrorist organization that hides behind women and children and murders women and children too. Not that murdering males, he meals them too. But we're list on the list of, it's mommies and daddies and old people like me. I'm 66. And I think I look good except for the weight. Like that. Anyway, way to he's standing tall. Curtis is the Republican representative, but they want him to step aside because they don't want this Muslim communist Marxist Muslim to become president of the mayor's office. No, but it's clear so Adams, who's corrupt as hell, would become our president. No, I get them mixed up. Stop it. What's this? Case way to bag. I don't know what my handwriting says. Oh, this politician, he says racism making us fat. because when you call black people the N-word, it says or even imply it, it makes them overeat chitlins and cook. Now, if this was true, then people would be calling me the N-word and I'd be getting fat. This is not true. This was a commie who said this. Commie. Pain in the neck. The liberals are making with the drug dens in the street for rehab, and they give all the drugs to the people, and then they die because they read, and it's in front of schools and good neighborhoods, and they destroy the city. And why are they doing this? It doesn't help the junkies. The junkies would take the needles and die. I think what it is they're trying to kill all get rid of the junkies. I give them all the junk they need. And then all we do. So say, oh, it's safety, we're doing it so that now they'll eventually die and get very unhealthy and lose themselves aesthetically. Stop it, city communist government. God's gonna get you bad. Pain in the neck. Beta mental health hurdle. Bad dates, spots. Oh, no, you know what happened? The robots are giving you bad medical advice. Say you're crazy or you're very depressed. They'll say, you'll say, what is the best way to kill yourself? And then they'll say, don't do that. But then they give you all the maps, all the big buildings and all the ready, the 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 bridges that you can jump off. That's not right. Robots can't do meant they can't. They don't have empathy. And not yet. Maybe someday they will. And if they make a robot empathy psychiatrist who's real pretty, well, that would be nice. Uh, shit. Oh, there was a little animal heist doing when the police, the, the firemen let a bunch of hot chicks on their fire truck and rode them around. Come on, they shouldn't get in trouble for that. That's innocent hijinks. So, what is it? Yeah, it's zombie when you let junkies run. Dark Knight Rising. That's what's going on. The Democrat Party is going on the side of Satan. So Sanders loves girl. Okay. No, this is terrible. People, they can't politically disagree, and they'll break up a day before it begins. And Democrats are guilty of that more than Republicans, because the Republicans would want to do the hoopy doo with the person, while the Democrats want to find uh, whether you believe in a man or believes in what they want, then they can do the mental hoopy doo with them. Anybody who's honest to God, political correctness or lateness is a substitute. That's my opinion, and I have the eyes of God. I see everything just as it is. I'm a genius. Furry, low sun, curiousness, and intensity. My hair doesn't look bad. Let's see. I'm speaking from you. I'm splitting up. Maybe Marcel Madama is gonna divorce her husband. There's rumors they keep on saying she's really a man in disguise. I think she's all woman. She's just powerful. Shake Shack party? Somebody did something in Shake Shack, they got a party. That's just baloney. That's what I don't know what it's about. Oh, Vladimir Klitschko, not Klitschko, he's a good person. Vladimir Putin is stealing babies from Ukraine and raising them as Russians. He's a kidnapper, among other things. Bad, Putin. You're going to lose the war, and you're not going to. Your empire will not be regurgitated upon the world. The Soviet Union will bleed itself out. Yeah, if they attack NATO, bet you. Japan, okay. I didn't know. I had to do something. Huh, no, that I almost made a mistake. I almost did a boo-boo. Yeah.